Yeah, hey guys.
Right. Hi everyone. We are Team TADHack, and we are providing a solution called ConnectRoo. Our solution is data on demand through SMS or voice call solutions. What does it mean? Simply, we are trying to provide any services to remote area with SMS or voice calls. We are tackling these challenges about this rural area where they don't have a good network, they don't have any 4G network coverage, but they might still have SMS or voice call coverage. So the first thing is why. There's actually 4 million Australians living in rural area. More and more services today are provided only online. The services like banking, like government, tax, CTO, if you got any of us. And we think that we didn't know about the rural area. It's that because we are living in a big city, we think that 4G is everywhere. But that's not true. Let me show you a map. This is the 4G coverage in Australia. Only the big city around Perth, Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, a little bit in the north. I'm sorry, I'm not Australian. I don't know everything. But basically, you can see that that's nearly nothing. I'm sorry. You still need to work more, a little bit more. That's fine. Might take a bit of years.
Most of the population, but obviously in certain areas.
That's still 4 million people that you're missing. And that's where we want to help them. So this is our solutions. This is a more complex thing you're going to see for the users. We have no website, we have no apps. We are only working on the smallest device that we can. It's not smartphone, it's phone, the first phone, the one where you can't go into the internet. We just ask simple questions through SMS to our numbers. Hey, hi, what's the weather today that is rain? 30 seconds after, they got an answer. Alice rain, sunny today, 37 degrees, tonight 20. That's for weather. If you want to ask about bank account, you can ask. What is my current saving account balance? We'll ask you for a notification code because we need to be a little bit secure. We send the code, we got the balance. After this, we can also do the health report. We can ask, what is my latest prescription? We also send a password together with the message. We have an LLP process behind it. So we can match the fact that you're asking about the health report and also sending the password at the same time, so you don't have to provide it after. We got the answer, prescription of yesterday from Dr. Smith. Take some clopidogrel drugs, whatever things. Take one daily, and just hope it don't die. This is the architectures behind it. The user don't say, this is our work. The complex stuff is for us. We use a phone. Here, the most beautiful phone and suitable phone on the world, Nokia 3310. We send SMS through the Apophynical REST API. You go through the Apophynical gateway. Transform an SMS message through 2G to data. This is where the thing is important. We can do the same for voice call. Why voice call? Some people might not know how to use a phone to send message, but they can make a call. We can use TeleStack's transcription API, which is a speech to text API. We can transform your voice into a message. Basically transforming your call into an SMS again, going for the same gateway. After gateway, we're putting into the Python NLP language, NLP package, sorry. Trying to extract what the message is about, what the action we need to do for you. Like when you ask for the weather, we know that weather is something that you want to connect, and that you're asking about Paris spring and the temperature of today. We store all the data through Oracle, through the storage. We will store things about also the phone numbers, of course, any password we have saved for you before, message and answer that we got. This is connected to other service API. I said before, there's weather. There's one for government like health records. The last one is M-Pesa. This is one of the biggest banks in Africa, only working through SMS. We are trying to do the same thing here in Australia. After getting all the calls from API, we also got the answers. Going back to Oracle, stored there, send it back to Gateway. And all Gateway will send it through back if you choose SMS, it will be SMS. If you want a voice call, it will be a voice call. We have another API called SAML-Say, which is a text-to-speech API. You might think that it costs a lot to implement this type of solution. That's not true. A white core cloud DBMS assistant, $600 a month. That's not a lot. Thank you. Aperfinica, HSMS sended, $0.04. Test tax, 0.01 by request. Python 3. Thanks, God. And any other APIs is between 3 to 0.01 cent by 10,000 requests. All right. I haven't put slides, but we also have a business model. We have a free choice. We still haven't think about, we still haven't decided on which one. Just choice. Partnership with TADHack or any other providers. They will charge the client a subscription fee to our services. Maybe $1, $5, $10 a month. We don't know. Have to discuss with them. Other solution we charge by SMS we send to them. Might be like 1 cent by SMS. Not bad. Or we also do a subscription. We still don't know. We have to talk with our partners if we have any. We also have a model on how to deploy and do the timeline. Our first step next month, if we can. Do the first use case about fearful code. After that, after a few months, we can start the entire platform and extend it to other services. I only speak about free services and free service more than that. And after starting from mid-2018, we can deploy it globally. We are not only talking about Australia. The same problem affects all the world. There's like, I don't know, some country in Africa, country in Asia, countries even in Europe, but rural area doesn't have any coverage in 4G. This is where we need to be. We can deploy it into 46 countries, 22 different languages. If you ask me why, this is actually the language and country supported by the API of the sponsors. And yeah, just to show our team, I have the first kangaroo, the blue one, Tobias here. I am the yellow one, he's the green, and the brown red is white. If you have any question, ask a kangaroo. It's challenge free, the real area connectivity.
What is that?
Sorry, I can't.
What is your specific goal with that?
Our goal is to use the network that no one uses today, maybe a subset, or the 2G, the one with SMS, the one with voice call, to get all the data that usually you get on the internet. If people can access internet, how they can get information, we can do it through SMS, voice call. That's it. Yes? What's the question? Yeah, on mobile coverage. I don't know if it's 2G or 3G in Australia.
Not 3G, but just
But no,
3G without internet.
Yeah.
No, 2G anymore, yes.
Yeah, but I'm speaking about 2G for all the world, because Australia is not the only country in the world. But if it's for Australia, we have 3G, I think at least. But if you cut down today your 4G or H+ coverage, what's the last network you still have on your phone? Well, maybe 3G, at least in Australia. This question?
Yes, sorry. The user in our screen will text message question, right? So basically sending 1010.
Yeah, we through Epiphenoca, we can get numbers in different countries.
Yeah.
And we can get numbers, of course, for Australia. This is part of the 46 countries available at the moment.
The question is, can you do it via satellite?
Sorry? Yes, satellite com can be done, but it's very expensive. We want to go through the real people. Real people don't not spend like thousands of dollars into a satellite phone. And just sending a message, I think, costs a lot.
Yeah, like, I mean, yes, technically it's possible to do with a satellite phone, but you pay like 50 cents per one message. And with the number you pay 4 cents. But yeah, I think if a person is like really remote, they maybe want to have like a satellite phone, but the service that we can provide will be the same. Like, it would make a difference where you book it.
But tell me something, if somebody has Siri, for example, an iPhone, right? I don't need to go through the gateway and services.
Yeah, of course, no, because you have a Siri phone. And
Hold on. So I'm not necessarily talking about 4G. Yeah, Siri just sort of, even the 2G connection is fine. It can relay and bring me back. So what's the?
But does it use internet to make a request, or does it use the normal?
Right.
SMS?
Okay. It uses the.
Yeah, that's where we forget. We only use the SMS and Zoom.
Okay. We're also assuming that they don't really have the latest greatest smartphone, right? There's no real need to have that.
Yeah.
Basically, trying to support legacy system, which aren't very well supported. I mean, it's not so big in Australia, honestly, but you can say in India, there's obviously a big unbanked or rural area, Africa as well. There's a really strong. I mean, they do all this stuff quite a lot already, but there's obviously integrating various other services in there is probably, I think, the most telling part, as opposed to being just banking or just just integrating.
Very good. Thank you, guys.